Hey guys, JD here from MySlumberyard.com. Happy New Year, and it's time for another mattress comparison. In today's video, we're going to be taking the original GhostBed and seeing how it stacks up against the classic Leesa mattress. Now, these are obviously two really popular options within the online mattress space. You may have even seen some of their ads on television or even social media, but a lot of that stuff is just marketing noise. And if you're in a position where you're trying to decide between these two beds, you might be wondering what the legitimate reasons to go with one option over the other are. And that's exactly what we're going to try to cover in today's video. We're going to give you the general scoop about each one and the major reasons to go with either option. Along the way, we're going to cover the policies that they come with, things like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. We're going to cover what they have in common, so all of their similarities. And then we're going to try to drive a wedge between the two and basically delineate between them so you can get a better idea as to why you would get one over the other. I think if you're open-minded, this comparison should be all you need to make a well-informed decision about either one of these beds before you end up buying them. But just in case it's not, we're going to link our full written reviews for both GhostBed and Leesa down below in the description if you need any more information. And down there, you can also find links to our very own website, MySlumberyard.com. Over there, we know we've done a bunch of content about pretty much every single online bed under the sun. And we even have an entire mattress deals page dedicated to finding you the best coupons within the online space. So yeah, feel free to check all that stuff out. And if you enjoy this video, you maybe get something out of it and I help you towards finding your next bed, go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more. We always really appreciate your support. But now let's start talking about how GhostBed compares to Leesa.
So you want a new mattress, but you don't know what to do. Which bed in a box will be the right one for you? We'll tell you how they're made and share their firmness and feel, and make sure you're cashing in on the greatest deal. With so many beds online, we're here to save you time. Making that choice can be so hard, that's why you go to the slumber yard.
Okay, so right out of the gate, let's discuss the policies that these beds are going to come with. To be clear, we received both GhostBed and Leesa from their respective companies for free to review. But if you buy them online, here's what you're going to be getting as far as their policies are concerned. Number one, they're both going to come with completely free bed-in-a-box shipping. They're going to arrive at your door rolled up in a big cardboard box, and the unboxing process is super easy and simple. We've done it nearly like 200 times over here at the Slumber Yard, and somehow it never manages to get old. Now, once the beds are in your possession, you also get a sleep trial with both. I believe you get 100 nights with Leesa and 101 nights with GhostBed. So this is your nice chunk of time to basically sleep on these beds in the privacy and comfort of your own home in order to decide if you really want to keep them. And if you decide that you don't really want to keep them for whatever reason, you lay down on them and you find that the bed isn't exactly right for you, that's not a problem at all because both are going to come with completely free returns, in which case you just call the company up and they'll usually send a local carrier by your home to take the bed off of your hands at no extra charge and you get a full refund. On the flip side though, if you enjoy your new mattress and you ultimately decide to keep it, that's great because they're both backed by warranties. You get a 10-year warranty, a standard 10-year warranty with Leesa, and I believe you get a 20-year warranty with GhostBed, which is pretty nice. That's the general scoop for the policies offered with GhostBed and Leesa, but if you want more information about those particular policies, like the finer details, we're gonna have more information for you linked down below in the description. Now let's get into what these two beds share in common, which is actually a lot. You know, these are two all-foam beds, meaning that they are most ideal for medium and petite size folks. If you're a heavier person, we generally recommend going the route of a hybrid mattress just because the coils offered within those beds usually offer a bit more support and durability for bigger body types long term. Now, both GhostBed and Leesa do offer a couple different hybrid options. With GhostBed, you have GhostBed Flex and GhostBed 3D Matrix, which are both supportive, durable hybrid beds. And with Leesa, you have Leesa Hybrid and Leesa Legend, which are all super supportive, durable hybrid beds. And we're gonna have more information about all those models linked down below in the description if you want to learn more about those. GhostBed and Leesa are also going to be great options for all sleeper types because they're both right at about a medium on our firmness scale. Now, firmness is a pretty subjective thing. You know, if you're heavier, you might feel these beds to be a bit softer than a medium, whereas if you're more petite, you could feel them to be slightly firmer than a medium. But for the average Joe, it's going to be right at about a medium firmness, all things considered. Both of these beds are also going to sleep temperature neutral at the end of the day. You know, neither one is necessarily an active cooling bed. However, if you are in the market for an active cooling mattress, we're gonna link our best picks for hot sleepers down below in the description. But ultimately, you know, if you're worried about temperature regulation, you shouldn't have any real concerns with either option. And the last similarity between GhostBed and Leesa is gonna come down to price. You know, they're right in that $1,000 range as far as their MSRPs are concerned, give or take. And after discounts, which we should have linked for you down below in the description for both GhostBed and Leesa, you can expect to pay a little under that $1,000 mark. Again, it's gonna be a little different, you know, during the time of year that you decide to buy these or the discounts that they're currently running. So again, check down below in the description for all that. So yeah, both GhostBed and Leesa have a ton of stuff in common, which actually makes this comparison kind of difficult because I'm sure you're probably wondering by now, you know, what do they actually differ on? Well, the main thing between these two that sets them apart from each other is going to be their overall feels. So both have the same type of 3-layer all foam construction, but what makes them feel different is going to be found within their respective top layers. So if we take a look at GhostBed's construction, you can see that it has that dense support foam on the bottom, then a transitional layer of memory foam, and then it opts for a synthetic latex foam on top. So this overall gives GhostBed more of a mixed foam feel. It's not gonna feel like a latex foam bed, nor necessarily like a memory foam one, but rather somewhere in between the two, which makes it super interesting overall. Its feel is actually gonna depend a lot on how much you weigh. So for someone heavier like myself, you might sink into this bed a little more and feel that second layer of memory foam more than the top layer of latex foam, while someone who's a bit lighter than myself is probably gonna lay more on top of the bed and feel more of the latex foam. Now, I know that sounds a little bit confusing. I know myself when I lay down on this bed, I'm not sure really what to call it because it is so mixed, but it's super comfortable overall. Again, check down below in the description to see more of our thoughts on GhostBed's firmness and feel. But the Leesa bed is gonna feel a little bit different than this one. Leesa's top layer is basically a soft and airy and light foam. It almost resembles a marshmallow when you kind of play around with it, and it just gives the bed more of a soft neutral foam feel. Below that soft comfort foam on top is gonna be a memory foam and then a dense support foam underneath that. But even though the construction from there is similar to GhostBed's, it's gonna feel entirely different. Simply put, Leesa is just gonna feel like a soft, comfy, neutral foam bed. A lot of people at the end of the day don't really know what type of mattress they like, and if you're kind of in a bind as to what you should choose, you should just probably go for something that's just inherently comfy. Now, that isn't to say that GhostBed is inherently uncomfortable. It's just that GhostBed has a little bit more of a unique feel, whereas Leesa has more of a traditional soft foam feel. And this is actually why Leesa is one of the most popular beds within the online space. It just has a neutral firmness and feel that practically anyone out there can get down with. We've done a ton of content about all the beds from Leesa, including their original bed. And if you want more of our thoughts on the specific details regarding its firmness and feel, check down below in the description for our full written review on it. And that is pretty much gonna do it for this comparison. Listen, this one was actually pretty dang difficult because, you know, aside from little things like nominal differences in price and construction, they're pretty much the same bed, but the biggest thing is gonna come down to feel. So if you're asking me which one of these you should go with, I would just say go with GhostBed if you're looking for more of a mixed foam feel, something that uses memory foam and latex foam to provide something kind of unique. And then go with Leesa if you want to go the more traditional route. You know, you're just looking for a no frills, soft, comfy foam bed. That's pretty much going to do it. You know, I wish I had more for you in today's video, but that's ultimately what our written reviews in the description are for. So check down there if you want to learn more. Also, in the description, you can find a ton of other helpful resources from our very own website, myslumberyard.com, which, by the way, I dub the best online bedding product review channel in the entire world. So yeah, head on over to our website to check out all that good stuff, other reviews, coupons, comparisons, buyer guides, the list goes on and on. If you enjoyed today's video and I maybe helped you towards delineating between these two beds, go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more. We always really appreciate your support. And also be sure to answer this giveaway question right here if you want to become entered to win a brand new queen size bed for months to come. More information about that is going to be linked down below in the description. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. That's all from me. Sleep right, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.